Hello and welcome to another foodtravels.com video. Today I'm going to show you how I make a delicious pappardelle with chanterelle mushrooms. We begin the dish by placing the mushrooms in a large bowl with some cold water. We're making pasta for 2 people today, so I've got about 250 grams of mushrooms there. So we're going to wash them up, use a paring knife to trim off any bad spots, and swish the mushrooms around in the water to remove any of that dirt that gets caught between the gills. Alright, this is the hardest part of the dish, so when we're finished with this, it's all downhill from here. Okay, there we go. Next, you want to grab a plate, put a paper towel on there, and then put the mushrooms on and let them drain. Next up, you'll need a clove of garlic. Just 1 clove will do, medium sized. Tap it a little bit to loosen up the skin so you can peel it up. Once you got it peeled, you want to remove the little root end on it, and then give it a nice smack and chop it up. Now you could leave it whole. Maybe you want to just cut it in half lengthwise, and so that you can pull it out of the pasta. Some people don't like to eat the garlic itself. Sometimes I like to eat it, sometimes I don't. So sometimes I will chop it up like this, other times I would just smash it, and then I will be able to pull the whole piece out after it's flavored the oil. We're also going to use some parsley and rosemary in this dish. They go really well with the mushrooms. So I decided to use some fresh parsley and some fresh rosemary. You might not like the taste of rosemary. Maybe you want to use fresh thyme or sage, or maybe you want to use all of those herbs. That's just fine. It's up to you. Maybe you don't like chanterelle mushrooms. Maybe you like portobello mushrooms, or button mushrooms, or cremini mushrooms. You can feel free to use whatever types of mushrooms you want. The dish will work just as well with a variety. You can use all those different kinds of mushrooms if you like. I'm going to get your herbs all chopped up. Go ahead and place them in a little cup, set them aside to use later. And then we're going to need a tomato. 1 nice fresh tomato. I'm going to chop that sucker up. First thing you're going to want to do is take the top out. Okay, this core. You do that by taking your paring knife and putting your thumb on the core, turning the knife around the core. And then it comes right out. Let me chop that sucker up. Up, up, up. Alright, now you're all set, ready to start cooking. You got your water up, a little salt in there. Hot pan. Okay, go ahead and add some olive oil to your hot pan. Extra virgin, couple tablespoons. Drop your pasta. And now the timer's clicking. So, we got about a tablespoon of butter as well. Your chopped garlic. 1 or 2 tablespoons of your chopped herbs. Okay, swirl that around, starting to cook. Now you're going to go ahead and add your mushrooms. So it goes pretty quickly here. Go ahead and season your mushrooms with salt and some fresh black pepper. We're going to cook the mushrooms for about 5-6 minutes, at which time you'll notice the mushrooms will release water that they have inside, and then that water will begin to evaporate. So I'm going to throw in a little hot pepper, a little dried hot pepper, really little one. It won't make it hot, but it'll give it a little extra taste. You notice how the mushrooms are a little wet there, so we're going to cook until that moisture evaporates. Then we add about 2 tablespoons of flour. Let that flour cook for a couple minutes. Then add some white wine. You don't want any color on that flour and that roux. You just want to cook it gently for a couple minutes. Okay, we'll get anything that's stuck to the bottom of the pan off, and then we're going to add some whole milk. Get that all stirred in real nice. You'll have a nice sauce. Then some goat's cheese. Get the goat's cheese all incorporated. This adds richness. Okay, now this is also something that you don't have to put in, but makes it really, really tasty. A little more fresh black pepper, a little more salt, and then we're ready for our tomatoes. Put those guys in there, mix them up, and we're almost done. Alright, we've drained our pasta, so we'll go ahead and add that. And get our sauce all mixed in there. And we're going to the plate. This is the challenge. Okay, get it all in there. Nice. Okay, and then to finish the dish, you just put a little more of those fresh herbs right on the top. And voila. Pappardelle with Chantelle mushrooms. Buon appetit.